Well, first opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a run. Here's the rookie from USC. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And they needed to be, because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play, because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. This is fielded at the 7. A nice run back there off a good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Looking to put a drive together. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Room here to run. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards.
They'll go play action with Nix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. To throw is Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And they'll bring Judy in motion right. Back to the air with Nix. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They will run for the first time here with White. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the Saints' 9-yard line.
Now it's Nix. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. And the Bucs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Josh Downs, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Looks good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Saints nothing.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
A gain of 5.
Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is taken at the 15. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
So the illegal forward pass also costs them a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Nix to the air. He's got him in. Complete. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz with the extra point. And it's now 14-0.
14. Saints nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Tackle on the play by a Christian Benford. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. A quick throw, but incomplete. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down. Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on to kick it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. This will be fielded at the 17. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throwing Nix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 77 yards. And the Bucs take a 3-touchdown lead. What's good on the extra point? And that makes the score 21-0.
Saints nothing.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
At the 24-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. Launch a screen pass. That's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
At the 6-yard line.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave from 6 yards away. And the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He's got it at the 10. And he gets into the end zone. We'll give him credit. They're not going to take this deficit lying down. They get too closer here on the fake extra point. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Nix from the shotgun. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will find his man on the outside. There it goes, a gain of 4. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. And this offense on third down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Big strides, look at him go. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. Will go down as a gain of 6. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. 9 yards that time. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 53 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all, 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Saints 15.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Here's Nix. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is intercepted. And the Saints are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. They'll come up 2nd and 7. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in the colleges delivered to the NFL.
39-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Back to throw. Gets this complete to Shaheed. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there. 37 yards. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he's across for 2 points. Well, a gutsy call right there, but the fake works. And they get the 2 instead of 1. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because...
And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead.
30. Buccaneers, 28.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw, here's Nix. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Here's Nix once more. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Buccaneers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 5.
Makes the score Buccaneers 35, Saints 30. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. 35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
It's a gain of 16.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
First down.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
38-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. This one taken in by Olave. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this will remain a 5-point game. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember in that 1st half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that 1st half.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Nix. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, My replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
From the gun on third down, it's Nix. They'll try and do this himself. It's caught inside the 25. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards.
A gain of 37 yards.
Off the play fake, Nix. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers have retaken a third-quarter lead. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 1. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7.
Saints 36. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
3rd and 8. Now back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. He'll look to set up his blockers. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
To throw is Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there. 76 yards. And the Bucs go up by 2 touchdowns. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Burton. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Burton. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
What an advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Burton. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The pass caught by Olave. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st down, Burton. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Gardner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Gain of 16 yards. And a Buccaneer first down.
Nix to the air. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. On the ground, McCaffrey. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Early down steps will put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
They'll go play action with Nix. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground.
And this is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. 30 yards. And the Buccaneers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Saints 36. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Burton. Across midfield. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
Down to about the 37.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Back to throw here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 15-yard line. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll run on 1st down. It's Burton. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Defensively, with this lead in the 4th quarter, I guess you can allow a run of that magnitude.
You're right about that, but really the focus has got to be, don't fall in love with the idea that you're getting big runs now. You're right. They're actually being allowed. They've got to think really hard about getting some chunk plays through the air, too.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time. So a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
Back.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's their quarterback scoring on the 2-yard keeper.
And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
We've seen this already from him in this game. 2nd time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him a part of our running game too. This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 16 yards right off the bat with a 1st down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 69 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they will take a knee here. And they take a knee. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner.
So try it again. Start me over right where it began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats. Head held high, I haunt these streets. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep. One more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Carolina Panthers. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. Third down coming up. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Backs to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. On fourth down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. Trevor Etienne is back deep for Carolina. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Dragon 60. Trap goal 80.
Play action. Now it's Milton. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
On play action, here's Milton. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
60 Maverick, 60, 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Looking out of the gun is Milton. This is intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready up. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, 60 Eagle.
On first down, here's Milton. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Top 18, Pioneer.
From the gun, here's Milton. Quickly to the outside and complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 6, 19 tight, 19 tight. Let go.
Now Milton. Open man, left side. He's got it. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's a Carolina first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
79 Broncos. Let's go. Cougar 19. Go.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. Open man downfield is Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll come up here first and 10.
19, cut 19, cut 19, 70 Lions. Warrior 70.
Milton going to look to throw it again. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Ready, ready. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Tag. 18, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
To the air once more is Milton. That is caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Carolina. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. And this is no good. He misses the extra point. But here come the flags. This will likely be a roughing call. Now another shot here at the PAT. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. On first down, it's Hurts. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He's going to let this one go deep, and that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Third and long for Hurts. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A 28-yard gain. And an Eagle first down.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down is Eagle.
Again, Hurts. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Big-time play for Philly. 33 yards. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal.
Hey, 73, 73. Delta.
Hurts again. The second down throw is incomplete.
Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Third and goal for Hurts. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia. On is Elliott to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Get it. Go.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Zach Barr, the all-throw, makes the stop.
On the go.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll go play action here with Milton. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Cup 19. Here we go. Stack. Dragon 60. Warrior 70. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go.
Throwing is Milton. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. Big strides. Look at him go. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Let's go. 18. Pioneer. Bronco 80.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down. They bring the tight end in motion. On first down, it's Hurts. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From 29, here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-7 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Third and 5.
63.
To the air again. Hurts. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hurts will try it again. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll let one go down the middle. That's going to be caught. It's a touchdown for the moment, but there are flags on the field, and not sure this one's going to stand. On 2nd down, Hurts. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And 3rd down coming up. Here's Hurts.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of first down.
On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This will be from 47 yards. And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
Taken down at the 43-yard
From
line.
the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
2nd and 4.
Another try with Brooks. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On the handoff, this is Barkley. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, Philadelphia. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Hurts. He's in middle, and he's got Brown. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. And in motion is Brown. Hurts to the air on 1st down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, reload, 60, hey, ready.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3.
19 tight, 19 tight, count.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He's got a man! That's McMillan! Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Panther 11, Panther 19, Lions.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
And you know defensively, when you go up against an offense of this caliber, Mike, you're going to have to defend against those deep shots. It's a big part of what this offense is built upon. So that's a nice job attacking and defending downfield, and they're able to force the incomplete pass.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
19.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To the air once more is Milton. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
7 Pirates, 18, Pioneer.
Throwing again is Milton. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
They crash, Panthers, 70 Ranger, 79, trap 60.
Throw once more, here's Milton. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
60, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Milton going to look to throw it again. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And the Panthers are looking at a first and goal. It takes it all the way down to the 2.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Hubbard will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Hurts looking to throw on first down. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Hurts to throw. Now a screen set up for Barkley. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Talk things over before third down. Hurts. Forced out wide. Going up top. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
19 Lions, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready?
Play action. Now it's Milton. He's going to air this one out. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. First and 10 now from the 36. To throw, Hurts. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he will score! Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go.
Get out of the gun is Milton. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Dragon 60, 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. First clock to stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He's got it. And the Panthers are back to within 7. It's 28-21. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On 1st down, it's Hurts. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Here's Matt Araiza now as this drive quickly stalled out. So he's on to punt it away. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
On the ready. Ready. Buffalo 18. Ready.
On 1st down, here's Milton. That's going to wind up incomplete. There's not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Milton. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On second down, here's Milton. That into the hands of Hubbard. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third down and 3.
Ready.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up fourth down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowski, to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2.
Second down throw for Hurts. Now quick throw taken in by Brown. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 81 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott on throw-to-point after.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
18, 5 in.
On play action, here's Milton. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will score. Touchdown, Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. Once again, it's Barkley. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. Third down and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 44-yard
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 8. Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he'll move his ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. On the ground, they go with Brooks. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Panthers. That's his third touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season.
Bronco 80.
From the gun, here's Milton.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Throwing is Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up
63.
a shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Okay, great. Warriors 70. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Steady.
Milton now to throw on first and 10. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the Eagles' 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 1.
Let's go. Cut it. Ready.
Trying the left side. Here's Hubbard. And he'll work forward 4 yards, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
18, cup 19, cup 19. Let's go.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Tag! Panther 60, Panther 60.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So the field goal here gets you the late lead.
19,
Gotta think you want 6 when you have it 1st down and goal.
Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
To the air, it's Milton. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Carolina. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. The extra point, up and good. Panthers will up the lead to 5. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st down, it's Hurts. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's got it. He'll move the chains. 1st down at the 47.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up 1st down.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Here's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 30.
Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Hurts will try it again. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown Eagles. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. To the air again. Hurts. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Hurt. Knocked it. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Throwing on first and 10 is Milton. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
50 Bobcat. Ready. 18. Cup 19.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Downfield is caught by Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down.
Let's go. Ready.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Second and 10.
79 Broncos. 19-18.
Getting out of the gun is Milton. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. On third down, here's Brooks. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Stephanie Timberwolf. Buffalo 18. 18 Pioneer. Trap 6. 19 Lions.
They'll go. Here's Milton. He's got a man. That's McMillan. first and 10.
A 7-yard gain. And the Panthers first down.
70 ring, 19 tight, 19 tight.
At the 30-yard line.
Throwing, Milton. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. It's a first down and a gain of 16. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Second and 12.
Ready, ready.
That on second and long.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Here we go. 60 Eagles, 7 Pirates, 65 Mustang 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. Over the middle. He's got Leggett. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up third and 2.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Big play. Third and 2.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Cougar 19.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Talk things over before third down.
Let's go. Buffalo 18, 79, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 Lions. Ready.
Now Milton. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. On the ground, this is Barkley. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get it out, but to the 2, and no further.
On first down here, Mike, you're just hoping to give a little breathing room to your offense. Now, if you do decide to pass the ball, your quarterback's not necessarily dropping back into the end zone. But after getting stopped for no gain, they find themselves on second down in the exact same situation.
63.
From his end zone, it's Hurts. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
Sets up a first down and goal at the 9-yard line.
60. Mustang 19. Ready?
Play action. Now it's Milton. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. Second and goal.
Hey, check, Panther.
They'll stick to the ground. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good, and the Panthers have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot on the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, and this one will come to an end. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Panthers are winners. As we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.